After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Bauer, joined as always by Kurt Bernstein. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Seminoles offense is on the field for the first time today. And this is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
Solid game there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Completion makes it second and short. And there's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. They'll toss it to the right side. He's got room to run. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Caught by the receiver. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Same tailback, another carry. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Solid drive to start this conference championship game. Now, can they convert on third down in the red zone? Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Send the back in motion. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So the Clemson Tigers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw. It's LaBelle. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. The Tigers will bring the punt team onto the field. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? The big fullback's got it here. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes a good grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain in the play.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player. But he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. The drive keeps going. And the Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10. Now here's the toss play. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The pocket breaking down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Obvious call there. You cannot rough up the quarterback like that. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Dropping back. It's LaBelle. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but
give it to the big fullback here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Here's the second down play. They'll try the right side on the toss. He's got the force and still going. He holds that out. That's a big gainer there.
that's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Hit the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense.
Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking deep down the left side. He hauls it into the 25, still running. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
The quarterback's got it on the option. Breaks into the clear. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Seminoles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Will step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal. The Noles line up with a first and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try the option play here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, Chris, you don't see this very often. Pitching it to a receiver on the option, and the defense had no idea that he was in play. Takes it to the house for a touchdown.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, look at the throw. Snags a quick throw. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, he spins free. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he drops back in the gun. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway from this defense. So a little under 30 seconds to go in the half. We'll see how they play this here in 1st and 10. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a solid game. They spot the ball for 31. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. Steps out. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. First down. We're going to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's looking deep again. Oh, and another incompletion.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's in the clear. Across midfield. And he steps out of... Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. He can see what he can do after the catch.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. And they jump on top here in the second half. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. The lead is now 21-17. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Caught in the backfield. It's Price. There's some space around the 30. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's LaBelle. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. No chance to catch him there. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the...
This should be the last play of the quarter. Toss play, running right. Stop for no gain there. That'll do it for the third quarter. The final quarter coming up next. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Hunter takes the toss, runs to his left. Breaking free at the 35. Ray moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Gotta seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout rather than check him out. And the Knowles will have 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul.
Oh, what a mistake. A 15-yard gift to the offense when you're trying to protect the lead here late in the game. Offense comes to the line with a 1st down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. Toss play to the outside. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
On the toss play, runner moving left. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Well, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Touchdown, Knowles. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Now, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Pounding away with the run game. Got the 1st down and still motoring. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
It's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.